The soccer ball tried to sleep, but the bright light from the light bulb made it impossible to rest. Just then, the basketball tore off its face mask, pulled the blanket over itself, and prepared to sleep. To their surprise, they suddenly realized that the light was still on. The soccer ball, seeing this, became very angry and looked at the switch. Then, it picked up a roll of toilet paper and threw it at the switch, but missed. The soccer ball could only give an awkward smile. The basketball, seeing this, laughed at it and then threw its own pillow. But the result was even worse than the soccer ball's attempt. Both of them became furious. They kept picking up things around them and throwing them at the switch with all their might, but they still couldn't hit the switch even once. In the blink of an eye, 2.5 hours had passed, and everything around them had been thrown away. At this moment, the basketball had a good idea. It thought the soccer ball was closer to the switch, so it asked the soccer ball to get up and turn off the light. Unexpectedly, the soccer ball kicked its legs hard and moved the bed outward, making the basketball closer to the switch. Seeing this, the basketball immediately kicked the bed in anger, and the two balls quickly got into a competition, neither willing to give in. Under their struggle, the two beds actually turned into race cars and drove recklessly on the open road. Then, the basketball crashed into the soccer ball and happily overtook it. The soccer ball immediately accelerated and caught up. Seeing this, the basketball tried to speed up even more. However, they suddenly found themselves at the edge of a cliff and were shocked. Fortunately, they just hit the wall. The basketball then calculated the distance and laughed. It turned out that the soccer ball was closer to the switch. But even so, neither of them gave up. The soccer ball broke the bed rail and hit its own arm hard, making it impossible to turn off the light. But then, the basketball also dismantled the cabinet and hit its own head, instantly forming a big bump on its head. It then asked the other to turn off the light. Seeing this, the soccer ball immediately broke the rail again and hit itself. The two balls then turned into a competition of who could hurt themselves more. They spared no effort in tormenting themselves. In the blink of an eye, 50 years had passed. The two balls had become old and frail. The soccer ball had turned into an old man with a white beard, and the basketball had lost its strong physique. Unexpectedly, the light bulb couldn't hold on any longer. Finally, the two balls could sleep. But at that moment, the bed fell apart.